over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Costa Curta. Some really good ball. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Giroud. But it's Owen. Mbappe. Now it's Giroud.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Well, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
sweeper. Davids! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Pass has gone astray. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Vinicius Junior. Oh, no joy this time. Rodri. Nunez. Great ball, and there's the hit! Front. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Corinthians are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That is a brilliant interception. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he's had a hit! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Beckenbauer put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Davids. Vinicius Junior. Rodri. Now it's Giroud. Messi. He is through here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to get it clear. There will be a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. No way through, so back. He's going for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's had a hit! Davids getting this one clear. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Giroud. Musiala, that is a great... Has a go! It's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
And Owen! That carried quite a threat. And here's Owen, and he's in on goal. Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Musiala, Messi. Cafu. That is good alertness. Vardiol. Giroud. Good ball over the top. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Davids. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Mbappe, and it's Owen. Now it's Darwin. Goalkeeper's ball. Now it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
And a header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
This possibly the last play of the half. Bayer deals with it effortlessly. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Darwin. And he's intervened well there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Corinthians head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How would you review the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15, Owen.
Corinthians kick off the second half.
El dorsal 26, el dorsal 11.
Now it's Ricky Puig. Giroud.
El dorsal 19.
Giroud was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Neymar. Giroud purring through the gears. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That looks a cracking ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had it taken off him. Batista. And the shot! In he goes again! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Nunez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona take the lead. Oh, the shot, can he finish? Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Always onto this. Shot at goal! They've done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Neymar. So what can they make of this? Looking for the runner. Plenty to aim at. Can he put it away? Oh, taken with style. Just one goal in it now. Game on. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Corinthians get themselves back into contention. Well, it was tries a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And he's there to retrieve it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Giroud, Messi, and that's gone loose. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, look at the space here.
Corinthians are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And Nistelrooy to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Vardiol. Now it's Giroud. Tries to dink it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xabi Alonso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Cruyff. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well read, nice interception. Gnabry. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, there's the clearance. Belts one. Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that is a smashing hit, struck with power and accuracy.
Well, I think he knew the keeper might be onside him, and it seemed to be the case. He had a lot of traffic in front of him.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And he's there to belt it away.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack, and that could set him on his way. Odo. Good spot, he's seen the run. No luck with that dink over the top. Rodri. Time added on 4 minutes. And here's Neymar, and the shot's on here. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And that's a superb pass. Adams. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Corinthians were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Vitinha, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Could move up a gear here. Ricky Puig, he could be in here. Now it's Neymar. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. Pedri. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Luis Suarez. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Luis Suarez, is just about the perfect striker in the modern game. Probably best spearheading a front three, just so good moving away from and isolating defenders. And he's relentless, Peter, always in your face, always asking questions.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Oh, that was vital.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Now well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he thumps it clear. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Neymar strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Now it's Giroud.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Lovely pass to go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception. Well, they can break here. Well played right into his path. Big chance! One on great hit! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. And it's Giroud. Vitinha. Oh, he's onto this. And he's away. Shot a goal! Now that is commitment to the cause. Bastoni. No way through there. And here's Messi. Now it's Messi. Pedri. And the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Giroud. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar touches it back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ricky Puig, and here's Giroud. Suarez delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence.
Giroud! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And it's Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's forced to go back. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And he's intervened well there. Rodri. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Now it's Owen. He could be in here. He's in! Shot! Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. And it's hoisted clear. Corinthians, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And the shot! He has done it! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Corinthians get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Owen. Gently done.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Owen. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that was no routine save.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Messi, Luis Suarez, and he's on his way. Rodri. Oh, that's a key interception. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Corinthians do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Vitinha, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Owen. He's beaten the last man. Neymar hits one. It's in. Do not write them off. Back they come.
Corinthians clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ricky Puig. Owen.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Pedri. Now it's Pedri, and he whips it in, and it's been given away. Neymar. Now it's Owen. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get onto this? Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Vitinha.
Nicked it back promptly.
21.
Davids.
Number 18.
Cuts out the supply.
Suarez. Number 7. Messi.
Triol calmly anticipates.
Number 11.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's got the shot away!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's skewed away. Beckham. Davids. And the number on the board is 3. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe gets it away. Ricky Puig. Now it's Owen.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davids. He can run onto that. Rodri. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. We have already started here. Could move up a gear here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a fabulous ball. Can he put it away? Oh, it's fallen loose again. And that's caused a worry or two.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's taking no chances there. Out for a throw. And here's Griezmann. Yaya Toure. He's got a side of goal. Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Messi. And it's Neymar. Giroud, he's got away. Oh, he's got a... and the shot! No, that's been intercepted. And here's Messi. He's found some space. And he's managed to get rid. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a really well-measured ball. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi, he has found the way through. Griezmann. That's good play. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neither side yet able to find the net. Van Dijk makes the interception. Van Bouten. Bellingham. Messi. Zico. And it's Griezmann.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Thinks one through, while the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Messi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zico. Yaya Toure. And here's Hazard. Oh, he's had a shot! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Ruben Neves! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, here's a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Pedri. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Spezia have the chance to go the other way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn is...
Hits one! Spezia! Goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Corinthians are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Giroud. Oh, good read. And now they can clear their lines. Giroud. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. And here's Giroud. Ruben Neves. It's Pedri. And it's Romario. David Villa. Bellingham. Now it's Giroud. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Here's Roberto Carlos. Pedri. Bernardo Silva. Roberto Carlos. And here's Romario. Kubo. Romario. It's a great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Romario actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.